Well, I should say, the criminals stole the country and started the country. They stole the country. This land is your land. This land is my land. What? You ain't got no land. You took that land. Be honest. And they gonna write a song and sing about it. What? But the Indians, or no, they ain't even Indians. The Native Americans, they ain't even Native Americans. I don't know what they are. The Sioux, the Cherokees, the Lumbee, all of those different tribes that were here, they knew who they were. The only, I'm gonna say the only thing, they didn't fight because they had never encountered a people that were as evil. So while they were getting themselves together, they couldn't believe it. See, they didn't never have to pray for God to wipe out people. There's some beautiful people that were here. They never had to pray for God to wipe out people because people had never come over here and done anything like that. They couldn't believe it. Killed off all the animals so they would die off. What kind of people is this? What kind of mind is that? They got self out front, trying to preserve, and gonna lose. They're gonna lose. They lost, really. All we gotta do is just realize that we are final. Get back in our place at all times. Bless each other at all times. When you're thinking about your life, because I know even in the Christian world of Christendom, they'll say, you know, I'm on this battlefield and I'm gonna fight the devil and I'm gonna tear his kingdom down. Don't forget, you got a kingdom to build. You can tear his down, but then what you got? So you need to build your kingdom. You gotta have balance. We gotta balance. Yeah, we want that kingdom to end, but it won't. God is not gonna end that with nothing. So we gotta have something to replace it with. I will bless the Lord at all times. I will bless, and you say that I'm gonna bless people. And when you just go up to them and you say, Brother Deacon White, you know, God made you a beautiful human being, and I know that He's keeping you, and I'm praying for God to just shine a light all around you. And every time you go in your house, be blessed. When you come out your house, be blessed. And whatever you put your hands to, I pray that it'll prosper. And God will direct and guide your feet, and that you'll live a long, prosperous life. And anything that I can do physically, let me know what to do. And I'll try to do my best to help you. And that's it. When you do that, when you establish that with all people, then your life in turn. See, but the thing of it is, it's an outward sign of an inward movement. Because when you blessing somebody else, that means that you do the same thing to yourself when you're in private. But when you're accusing other folks, that means you do the same thing to yourself when you're in private. You can't love nobody else unless you love yourself. But when you show hate to somebody else, that means exactly the same. That means you hate yourself. The righteousness, there's a power within you. You have been made in the image of God. Claim the image and move forward. You cannot mark time for everybody else. You only keep up with yourself. When you get yourself in the middle of the rightness, then you will be the righteousness. And it'll be so sweet, you won't have time to be talking about folks. I mean, God will open doors where there was a wall and nobody even saw a door. God will shut doors and make a wall out of a big opening, and nobody can even come through to get to you no more. God is able to do it, but we have to trust Him. And we have to trust God that He made us in His likeness, and that we don't have to go picking out the flaws of everybody else. All I got to do is capitalize on what God did for me, what God is doing for me, and capitalize on what God is doing for you. Even if you don't see it, I'm still going to call you beautiful. You got a good life, you got a good job, you got a wonderful home, you got a beautiful family, you got to speak it into existence. You can't wait for things to happen. You can't wait for people to change, because folk will get flaky on you sometimes, but you just have to let them be flaky and call them biscuits and say, baby, I love you anyhow. I love flaky biscuits. Put some butter on them, keep rolling. Amen. Amen. Butter them up, put some jelly and say, that's sweet, and you're sweet and buttery and flaky, and I love you. And I'm just going to keep right on moving. Amen. Amen. Because I'm going to bless the Lord at all times. Amen. Come on here with the buttery flaky self. We're going to go on down the road. Amen. Amen. Any questions? Any yeah. and as Brother Scott said in the service, in Sunday school this morning, Brother Spink said, you get up there on that tightrope. Brother Scott said, no, ain't no better than to get up there. Sometimes you gotta know better than to do things. Just, you know yourself, you say, well, I'm not gonna put myself out there like that. I'm not gonna let those negative vibes come up in here because that anger eating me up. Anger, eat your lunch and pop your bag. Y'all remember we used to get, see, y'all young, don't know about that. We used to get lunch bag and have be kind of greasy because you know you had them sandwiches and stuff in there. And you get through with your lunch, the funnest thing to do, unless you was told to bring that bag back home, is to pop that bag. We would blow that bag, pop. Yeah, if you can't stay mad a lot because the anger will eat your lunch and pop your bag. Yes, it will. And leave you sitting on the side of the road, mad, and no good. Get happy about what God has done for you, and we have compassion for our brothers and sisters, and God knows I see our young people now, and I remember because we had our crazy days too, and we, you know, just like I told y'all about when people sagging and stuff, y'all, some of us would halt the tops and days of dukes. Come on, y'all know y'all had y'all stuff too, so don't just play a hate like you don't know nothing. Just the sad part is that it's not that time right now. We just need them to straighten up because that's not the image we need to carry forward. And then my thing is this: once you get past 21 and you still sagging, now I really got a problem. See, now you trying to get a job. Who won't give you a job? Let's see your behind parts. Nobody get nobody no job, and then all these tattoos all over the face and all over this. This is self-expression. What are you trying to express? That you don't have nothing else to do with your time? You need to be studying, putting something in your hand instead of on your skin. This ain't Africa. We go out there in the tribe, they put them markings on them because it meant something. What you gonna do with your marking? Nothing. But you want to show somebody. Now I got to breathe back my backside out so you can see it. Wasting time. Good whoopings what they need. That'll stop some of this ADD too. We were ADD too when we were younger, but that switch took all that medicine away. That took ADD. You learn how to pay attention. Amen. You learn how to pay attention quick. Hey, baby, these kids, all this psychology. We're gonna give them some psychology, but sometimes they need a little tap on the leg. Better tap from you than the police. Amen. And then we fuss with the police. How many of y'all seen Fruitvale Station? Y'all ain't seen that? You seen Fruitvale? You seen Fruitvale?
I know it's about Oscar Grant though.
Yeah. Keenan, you seen Fruitvale?
I haven't seen it, I know.
Yeah. And it's about a guy, I think he's in New Jersey, and he's changed his life around, and he was going to. His girlfriend and his fiance wanted to go to this into the city, into New York, so they could do the 1st of January, whatever they call it, New Year. And they're in the train station, and this guy that he saw in prison, they get into this big fight. The guy is the aggressor, but they arrest or they detain the black guys, but they don't detain the white ones. And I noticed, I pick up on that, and in the course of detaining them, they were very brutal to the guys, and they ended up killing them.
Yeah, the police officer had him
Face down.
Yeah, had him face down and shot him.
He was handcuffed, and he took his gun out and shot him, and you can actually YouTube the actual footage of him shooting him.
Right.
And he just got a manslaughter charge and did 8 months. And
right.
Also did like 8 months in jail.